Hey everybody, my name's Andrew. If I haven't met, I think I've met all of you yet. Most of you anyways. If I haven't, hopefully we get to talk later. I am here because I found FasterEFT back around December, January, when I was very, very ill and very, very desperate and just searching the internet for answers. I had what doctors would call chronic fatigue syndrome, very debilitating. And I'd come to the conclusion that it was something that I was creating in my mind through a series of experiences I'd had. So just trying to find the right modality and the right way to approach that issue. I'd been seeing the FasterEFT videos like on YouTube, but not clicking on them, and just, you know, kind of seeing them there, but not really giving them the time. And finally I started paying attention, and then I got in touch with Tiffany Jeffers. I'm sure most of you know her. And we had a couple sessions that were really powerful, and yeah, I just started getting into it. It took a little time to figure out, you know, what parts were really resonating with me. As far as, I think I got into it, and I was just like, okay, I just have to do this tapping thing. I just got to do this tapping thing. And I thought it was all about the tapping. And after a while, that just stopped working. And then it took me to come to the seminars to kind of realize why that I really wasn't applying all of the tools, and that it was a lot more important than just tapping, and there's a lot more to it than just tapping. And I kind of come to realize that I had almost grasped the whole tapping idea as just like this, it was more, it turned into this fear-driven thing, and that's why it had kind of ceased to work for me. So once I started finding the other tools, and like the happy journal and the, you know, positive memories, and embracing the ideas, it kind of, things started to come together. And yeah, anyways, I went to the February seminar in Oklahoma, and I could barely get through the day, and not to mention all these food sensitivities. And then I just got here from a 2-week vacation in Italy, where I consumed copious amounts of pizza and wine, and and yeah, feeling pretty good. And but yeah, I think for me personally, what I realized is that people with chronic illnesses, we typically are constantly looking for what's wrong and constantly analyzing symptoms, and, you know, waking up in the morning just looking and expecting to have a horrible day, and realizing that when you do that, you are constantly creating that reality for yourself. And once I got out of that frame of thinking and into this frame of like, well, what do I want? You know, what do I want to create? And started, you know, building this idea and this memory in my head of the life I wanted. Not to mention tapping, you know, especially on the big stuff and doing sessions. But that more than anything was bigger for me. It was using the law of attraction and the affirmations and stuff. But anyways, I'm happy to be here, and he's the man with the plan, Robert Smith.
Good job, buddy. Very proud of you. Thanks. He's what? You're about 30 years old, aren't you? Yeah, 30-year-old. Thank God he found it at 30, huh? Yeah. Look at some of you. You kind of waited a while. Yeah, it is amazing. You know, of course, food sensitivities, you know, controlled your life, didn't it? Yeah. And now he's eating pizza and drinking good wine. Well, it's so exciting to see, you know, young people, and of course a lot of you old guys working on yourself. Somebody asked me this, how old are you when you started tapping? And, you know, tapping, I started when I was like 37, 38 years old, which is like 3 or 4 years ago. And then last night, someone to see what I said, well, I got a picture of me right before I started tapping, and then it doesn't even look like me. So my life has definitely changed tremendously, and yours is too. You know, I think.